guys are okay. We have been started. So hello everyone, welcome to back. Our so we have been started with our JavaScript. Let's just me check does I am live properly or not. So just a second. I will be back in a few seconds. Just setting up my things, mobile device. Okay, so we have been started. Yeah. Okay. Oh, just a second. Just a few seconds. Yeah, we are on a live now and able to. So let's just set up our okay exit from the full screen and okay left side. Okay, this is the right side. Yeah. Ah. So what is the next questions? So today we will starting with some next level questions from our live in our live. Okay. So let me see. Is it okay? JavaScript coding, some kind of okay. Our live is working properly. Let's just get me comfortable with my setup so I can start my live. Okay. Little turbulence, but no issue. Let's see me. Okay. So welcome back, guys. First question is array transformations, array filtering. Write a function so that takes an array of ages and return a new array containing only ages above using. Okay, write a functions. So we are writing a functions takes array using array filtering, array filter. The name of the function we have been kept is array filter. So just a second, once more. Sorry for disturbance. No issue. You will understand. I hope so. Yeah, because no one is watching. I think so. Let's see. Someday we will also having millions of our followers. So we have been created a thing. Okay, we have been created a filter which accepts an array. After accept an array, we will be pass some array to it array. Okay, we have been pass an array 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 18 comma 19 comma 21. Okay, so just we are giving a ascending order of sorted array. So what you have been told that writer functions takes an array of ages. Okay, so yeah, it can be a ages also and return a new array containing the only ages of the 18 and above using dot filter. Okay, so we are having array. So let ans equals to array dot filter. So how filter works is like you pass the data, so data containing I index, so I comma idx index, and then we are supposed to here we are directly ages using age. So if age greater than equals to 18, only age containing only ages 18 and above using. Okay, so if ages is 18, then ages. Okay, we are using ages. If ages, so we will be what we will be doing. Okay, let me see. Just we have been put it a array. If ages greater than equals to 18, so then we will be try to send return age. So if age equals to like this also we can write, or okay, let's return the answer and check uh, console.log. I'm not so sure, but let's check it out. Yeah, okay, yeah, because I was thinking about like this. Most of the time I'm just seeing this. If age greater than if less greater than equals to 18, then return age, else nothing else will not go. if greater than equals to 18, then only. So let's try this also. No, it will be giving a array because okay, if greater than equals to 18. Okay, if age greater than equals to 18, then return. If we do this like this, I want to do with a ternary operator. Okay, so does we are able to do this, or if how do we do this? Because this is okay, return true, but how I can do with a ternary operator? If age greater than equals to 18, then send, then return age, else just what it will be converted in string. No, it will not convert string. Yeah, yeah, okay, just got confusion. Yeah, like this I was thinking, because most of the time in React we are doing using the ternary operator in our return file. So like this we have been ending. So yeah, if you are know this thing, how this the filter thing is working, let me know in the comment sections and tell me if you want some particularly understanding about this. So basically we have been use a filter method which we we have a map method, filter method and the reduce method in the by default in build JavaScript functions and methods. So we are completed with this method. Okay, let's move with the next. We have a capitalized name. Okay, capitalized name. Take an array of a lowercase string, example John, Maria, and use in dot map to return an array with a first letter capitalized John and Maria. Okay, so the question is means we have to take an array in a lower string. Okay, the array will be containing having data in it itself. It's a lowercase, and using the map method we have to return the capitalized uh, words strings in the array. So let's start function capitalized capital capitalize names. So we have created a functions using a capitalized name which accepts our array. Okay, so let's call this first of all. So yeah, rather than writing inner things, we prefer to write the call the. Okay, I think spelling is wrong or somewhat. No, there is a not a wrong spelling. Let's console.log capitalize name array. In the instead of a name array we will be putting a name. Okay, small letter John, comma Maria. Okay, we have been called the functions and pass the parameters arguments. Here we call the arguments and this we call the parameter. When a function accept and something data input itself, there we called as a parameter, and when a function called and some input has been passed in to provide parameters, we call that arguments. Okay, just for general informations, I know you have all been knowing this, but just for my practice purpose I've been explaining the things like this only. So okay, so we have been sent two things, array which contains two strings in itself. So it has been in a lowercase, so we have to pass in the uppercase. Okay, so let's start it. Okay, so if you are enjoying this content or think it's been helpful, share with other people so we can reach to more peoples and also practice more together. Okay, so yeah, that's it. So let's start it. See how it's been working. So we are having a okay functions. Let answer equals to array dot map. Okay, we have been a map. So item, okay, names comma idx, we have other things. So let's see if we have a names. So we are having a names, we have to return something. Okay, to return names dot to capitalize. Does we have a capitalize function something? I don't think so. In the JavaScript we are having a capitalized. I don't remember, so no worries. We will be let capitalize. We will be creating a variable names. Okay, names dot. We will be using a split functions on the basis of thing. So we have been create a let uppercase. Okay, so how, let's first of all think how we will be. So we have been splitted the names. So John has been came John and splitted. So it will be create an array JOHN. Okay, so like let's just assume, so the name has been kept as JO dot H dot N like this. So now we have to choose this, and so let's do this capitalize of zeroth element. So we have been taken a John J and dot to uppercase. So we have been using a to uppercase method. So the upper first letter, let's change the name first letter equals to uppercase. Okay, so yeah, so semicolon means you have been telling that this statement has been gone to end here. So yeah, there's a best practice that you put and explain, explain and tell the other peoples that this, tell the sentence that you will be end here. Okay, so first letter we have been got it. So now we will be just array, right? So we can use shift unshift. Okay, remember unshift. So in the capitalized, capitalize dot unshift, unshift first letter. Okay, so we have been first letter. Now the all the things has been done. So now we will be capitalize dot we have been split join, we've been joined with the nothing. Okay, so after getting nothing, so what we will we get is I think so, and we will get like this thing, and we will be return that thing into the ANS. So ANS, it will be returned to ANS, and after this we will be getting a answer and we will be returning that ANS. Okay, I think so it is a little bit gone too much down, but can see, you can be able to see this. Okay, let's clear the some unclear spaces, so you will be able to see some. Okay, code. So I have been created and this is the full code, just clearing up. Okay, so I hope so you will be able to see. Okay, let's now run this. Okay, some, okay, unshift. Okay, okay, so we have to remove this also, just no issue. So after this we will just capitalize dot shift, after shift we will be unshift. Yeah, this is something long things we have been doing. We have also other methods too that will be easy to help. So if you know that method, so just comment it out, write it down, so let me know also. Also I also know that, but I will be try to use that and after sometimes, or you can comment it down. So let me know if you want that, so I can also write that thing. So write down some comments and all, so it motivated us. Yeah, people are watching our video and they want to make more videos like this. So we have been completed with this capitalized name. Yeah, I have some. Yeah, we have been completed. So what else? Object mapping. Okay, so this is a serious kind of a level of thing that I also fear sometimes. Yeah, Okay. Okay. Let's see what else we can do. Object in the mapping. Let's clear off the things. Object mapping. Okay. So what else we are having? Okay, so one of our viewers have joined us. Thank you. So he has been discussed and some suggestions as a slice to use name dot to uppercase plus name dot slice. One can be replaced original name. Would it be any better? Yeah, it's maybe. Yeah, we will be try to do for now. We are doing this, so we will be creating a post where community post where you can suppose to, yeah, share your answers. Yeah, we will consider definitely your answer. Thank you for your valuable time. So let's moving with next questions. So if you can also solve this, it will be better for us, both of us. We will be practicing together. Convert an array of a user objects id name Alice and into an array just name Alice. Okay, this is on a level of thing. I also even to think how it will be doing. Object mapping, convert an array of a user's object. Okay, this is an object user's object. Create let's try this. I also don't know how it will be working. Let we an array object. Okay, we have an array object, and like this our value is okay, name equals to Alice. Okay, so name equals to Alice. We are having this thing into an array of just the name Alice. Okay, an array of into an array just a name Alice. We are having this thing and we have to do like this Alice. Okay, yeah, this is little bit complicated, I think so. Yeah, let's think how it we can do it. Array of objects. We are having a loop also. We can use a loop to consider and return it somewhat. Okay, built-in. Okay, thank you, Ayan. It can be done by using the built-in object class, I guess. Okay, object class. Let's think about it. How we can do it. An array of object id equals to 1, name equals to Alice. Okay, so let's just print how we will be printing this. Okay, console dot log array of object dot value. Value, it does, it gets the, okay, undefined. We have to give the value object uh, object. Okay, array object, okay, equals to id. Okay, object dot okay, thank you buddy. Object dot values dot object. Okay, okay, let me try that also. Object dot values, okay, obj. So here our object is obj, so let's try this. Okay, thank you buddy. Right, so we have cracked the things that using the object dot values for array of object we can be able to print the values of this. But our concern is that we have to take out a name from this to an inside an array. So let's start with the functions. First of all, create a functions. If you ncd and functions object mapping, object map, let's keep it as short, and pass in a array object. Okay, so let's just simply call it object console.log obj map and pass it this thing inside it. Okay, so we have been passed this thing, and let's see what we can do. So we have been passed a thing inside this thing. Okay, so how we will be doing console.log. Okay, so we are getting the values. Okay, so just see console.log is a map and object maps will be returns. We have to okay, let ans equals to array of object dot values. Okay, first of all we have to confirm what are the things we are having in the object. So just need to be sure. Let array obj equals to this thing, and let's try console.log array obj dot values equals to, we want a name. Okay, so does it work? Array and array iterator. Okay, just a case, it's not like this. Array of I was remembering that key name, some kind of a key, or object, or no, it is supposed to, no, okay, it is supposed to be an object. Array dot object console dot log array dot object. Yeah, we have this. So what if, how we will be calling that name? Array of object undefined, not like this. Okay, array of this. Okay, so we are just getting a random efforts. See, we are having a key or values. See, right? If we got a key, so how it will be working? Name. So then array dot keys. No. Okay, let's try to find some get an object, so we will be able to live. What are the object object property object methods in JavaScript? So okay, so we have been stuck here, so we are just taking something return this dot name. Okay, not this. Built-in object dot keys, we are an options. Object dot values, yeah, last time one of the friend has been given this solutions, object dot values dot object. Thank you for that. So okay, entries, we are having entries, object from entries pair with this of the some of the following we are having. So we need to just object dot keys, right? Object dot keys. Okay, so we will be object dot keys. Okay, it happens, no issue. We will be learning soon. So let's see object dot keys. So okay, 0. Why would it is 0? Returns an array containing all the object top priority levels name keys. Okay. Okay, object, and what it's about the values. Values, we got the all the things. Okay, this is the object. Okay, this was the array and object, right? Oh, okay, so we are not dealing with the object. So if with this run, yeah, okay, now I got it, because it was a problem because we are having a array also. Okay, so now what I got is this. So how I will be doing this? So okay, let's understand the problem again. We are having an array, and array first property is an object. Okay, So if we see console.log array of obj first what will be is the result, it will be Alice. Okay, so we are getting an object dot, if we use something, okay, let's just first see complete this will be how we can print the name Alice. Okay, so after that we will be conquer all the whole object and we will be finishing up. Okay, so we are getting this right here, we got Alice, so we just need the second one thing. So there is a loop also, I hope so. I have practiced some. There is a loop, for loop, let key and value like this, of object key value, not of or in somewhat. Let's try both of them. Of array of obj console dot log key comma value. Let's see, not off, I think so, it's in, or yeah, in, it was a in. Okay, in key and value, INDA. What is INDA? I don't know. Let's see. Okay, INDA, array of object. Okay, we are with ID and the value. Let's remove the things. I and N. Okay, it was. Let's give them a proper string. Because I don't know it's happening. Why it's happening like this? It's I and N. Starting alphabet was I and N, not the whole thing. Okay, so value, how it with the value printing. Okay, D and A. What is supposed to D and A? It's confusing little bit. Object for let key comma value equals to in array of object. This is an array on object and this is the thing we are doing. Okay, let's me just what is the issue here? Key is value. I need supposed to get a Alice, one and Alice here. Okay, key. Something is wrong. We are going I and N. What is the issue? Let's think. Any of you know what is the problem here? That we have been conquered in the array and objects. Why didn't we got this thing? Okay, let a key in the, just we need to know how we will be printing this value, so we are able to solve this thing. Okay, as we know that. Okay, but what's let's see this value. So I equals to D, N equals to A, it's IDA. Let's hold and just refresh it. Sometimes compiler issues also is there. No, it's not compiler issue, something with problem here. I and A. So what it is about? Okay, for let in for loop in objects and JavaScript. How does they perform? I think so. This is the same thing. Yeah. Okay. For const in, this is the thing. But I want to know, is this some of a method? Yeah. Okay. They are using list of object entries dot users. Not this. For in loop. Yes. Key object no iterated up chain. Let's just ask the AI. Let's take the help of them. What is wrong in this? So let's get learned by the help of the AI. The problem your code is that you are using the for in loop instead of the for off. Okay, but previously we are using for off also, isn't it? Array of object is not iterable. Why? Okay, the key value of objects. Okay, so if we have to use like this, so we have to use object dot entries. Okay, so we got to learn this thing, that we have, for this we have to use object dot entries like this, so that we can use the okay. So here we got solved by this. We have to use this thing. So yeah, we learned something. So now what we can see, how we will be going to print this thing. So okay, let's just get confirmations of object dot entries. So, okay, object array dot not like this. We are having this. Now we are giving to, we have an object dot values of array of obj. Okay, and this we have got an array. Okay, object dot values dot array of object gives us a array. We have got to know this. So just we are hoping this 0. Okay, not 0. Oh, sorry, like this. Okay, so if we got 1, so Alice. Okay, so we have been concluded that like object dot values always provide us an array. So we are getting an array. So in the array we are using that array of 1. So we are okay. So now we have been find out. So let's go back to our original function. So array. So after the, we are using object dot values, and in that pass we are object dot arrays of object. In the arrays of object we got an array. After let's break it down. Let fn final answer equals to ans of 1, and okay, we are directly return also. So now going back to the main functions, Alice, we want an Alice. So now let's see, we are running the okay undefined. Okay, object array object dot values. Okay, actually this is in the array first of all. So okay, so we have to array and objects first positions we have to pass this, because this is getting the values from this array. Okay, yeah, finally, but we don't want like this answer, because we need an array to be considered stored and this. So let final answer equals to array. So fns dot push. Yeah, this was a so much complicated thing, but no issue. Okay. We got something wrong. Fns dot push array of 1. Okay, so we have done again the wrong thing, something, I hope so. we will return ans of 0, right? 0 was 1 and 1 was Alice. Okay, so, let final answer equals to ans of 1, so it carries the answers, and return an array. Return res equals to array, which means we are pushing res dot push fn and return the risk. Okay, so finally we have completed this problem with the help of understanding of one of our viewers, Ayan Saifi. Hope I would properly pronounce. Thank you, buddy, for your help also, and taken some of the Google help to understand and find the methods. We have understand and we have learned that object dot values is used to get an array from the array from an object. So it helps to convert the values into the objects in the sorry it helps to convert the object values into an array and provides an array, return an array. Also we have been understand that we are using the for objects for loop in the object using the for let key comma value of object dot entries and what are the array of object. This we will be using for the printing the values. Console dot log key comma value. So we have been used this thing for the loop. Okay, so what else? Okay, let's move with some of other problems. Okay, so these are the real problems which is leveling up our skills. So we have successfully completed the questions. Let's see what are the questions. So we will be try afterwards also solving this all the questions in another way some kind. So if you know and you have been solved in your own self, so you can post in our community, so we can also see and understand, okay, this other approach also there. So we are avoiding to use AI for now. We are only checking for the methods and the availability of the features. What are the other features and the method functions we have in the JS. If we don't know, so we will try to use Google instead of AI. Okay. Working with objects, because we are practicing a mastery the JavaScript. Working with the objects inventory tool. You have an object representing store inventory, apples 5, bananas 12 and orange 8. Write a loop to calculate the total number of items in the stock. Okay, so here we have an real world scenario questions. So let's say the question is told that we have an object. Okay, we have an object which contains of apples of objects. Okay, so we have to provide things working with object. So we will be using for let loop, let key comma value in of object dot entries. Okay, just we have to use capital object dot entries for accessing the values of thing object things. Okay, so we've been using this and objects. So right, we have been using the for loop for this. Okay, now we have to just create a let sum equals to 0 and we are having the object entries. Okay, now we can access the values thing. So what we have to write a loop to calculate the total number of items in the stock. Okay, total number of items. Let's change its name. Total items, total number of items. This is the bad thing that we not supposed to do like this, entering the full thing, but for understanding we are doing this thing. Okay, so value, we will be plussing the value, and console.log total number. Okay, here we not getting a VS code things, automatic suggestions. Okay, no issue. Okay, 25. So yeah, 12 plus 8 20, 20 plus 5 25. Okay, so we have been completed this also. So like this, does we have told that we have to create a functions, or we can use that thing also. Let's see some. Here's the intermediate JavaScript, the focus on the array manipulation, asynchronous logic. Okay, we will be moving forward with that. We have completed this. Now moving with deep comparison, write functions that checks if two simple objects have the same exact key value pair. Okay, let's see this, how we are going to complete this. Okay, okay, let's see. If you like study self studies and practice sessions, so do subscribe and like, share and share with your friends, so we can make a huge community and practice together. So deep comparison, write functions that checks if two simple objects have a exact same key value pair. Okay, write functions that check if two simple objects, okay, like this, simple objects have a same exact key value pair. Okay, this is something next level. We have to use our brain to little grease up, so we can understand. Let's write a function. What it's we have to create a function, so let's follow the order. Create a functions, check or deep comparison. We will be yeah, deep comparison. We have been taken a deep comparison. Let's see, calling the functions like always we do. What happened, we don't know answer, but we will be seeking up how we can find that. Okay, an object, check if two simple objects. Okay, we have to pass two simple object. Okay, can anyone write in the comment how we can see understand this? Write a function that check if two simple objects. Does this questions means two separate objects, or a single object which having a key value pair? Okay, two simple objects like this, I think so. Let's create an object A which having, let's take this only. According to the my understanding, this is mean by the question is saying like this only. So the here we mango, bananas are favorite. So straw rather than strawberry, blackberry will be. Yeah, today I will be tomorrow eating blackberry. Okay, so let's see how it's been going to working. Okay, so we have been passed this thing, and we have passed a comma b values here. Okay, just a second, I'm coming. Okay, wait a second. Okay, so let's see how can we perform. So we have been passing a deep comparison a comma b, the two object has been passing, and what we have to question is telling that if check if two, okay, if two, just a second, got disconnected. If two write a functions that check if two simple objects have a exact same key value pairs. So two object has been given, and see, you can see the bananas, the both of the keys and the values are same. So we have when passes let x comma y, so we have two objects. Okay, so but how we will be checking this? How if you're running a loop, so we can run loop on a single side, right? So let's think what we can do here. Let's store something value or something else we can do here. What else we can do here? What else? Think about it, man. What we can do here? X and y we are having a, so the one object is going here, second object is going here. So if object dot does object dot has, because set, if you know in the DSA we are having a set and a map, in that we know. Okay, set, we can do one thing, key have write functions. Okay. What we can do here? If value is like this, does we able to solve this? If if what, let's run a loop. Let key comma values, if a key comma value of object dot entries comma, okay, x, can we pass both? Okay, let's try this. If we are able to pass both of this, then I'm sure you will be x comma y, console.log key comma value, not here but here. We will got an error because it's the only thing that, okay, what else we can do here? We will storing in the if set dot has, we can do like this. Let set equals to new set, we have been create a set. Okay, if in the for loop two time let key comma value of object dot entries comma object dot entries of x. Okay, so here we have been put it down, okay, right? And we will be asked if set dot has, if set dot has, rather than set dot has we can use map. Yeah, but it will be the perspective of a DSA, and we are not using a DSA for now. The set also is a DSA thing, but let use it for now. We will be seeing that this will be too complicated, I think so. Let's drop this thing, not using the set. Okay, so how we are going to do this? Okay, can we do this thing? Okay, for like we are doing a nested for loop. object dot entries entries of object dot entries of y. So yeah, like this we are seeing console dot log key e and value e. Select key comma value comma key comma value. Does this work? Okay, is not defined x. Okay, let's rather than x we will be using a and b. So if this is possible, yeah, this is possible. So what I thinking is this will be just a brute force that I am thinking about. We are like this. If it's matching with something, blackberry, apple, mango, apple, like this. If someone is matching this, like banana is banana, this is matching. So we will be returning that way, right? So like this I am thinking. So let's taking this structure, whole structure here. Here we are having an x and here we are having an y. So if, let's first think, if key equals to key and value equals to value. If you know the difference between double equals to and triple equals to, let me know in the comment sections. I will be happy to knowing that all the peoples are knowing this. So we will be return key comma key. We return an array key comma value. What does for okay. So for now, if the simple yeah, so we will be just passing that key and the value in the array form. Okay, else this is a better thing, always return something. You can just return keyword or something like this, string or void. This is a healthy habit that you supposed to pass the end statement, terminations of the functions. So yeah, this is finally, I think so it will be working. Okay, there's a too much thing that we have to see. Okay, just a second, just okay, yeah. So this is the thing hold, yeah, this we don't need, so we are removing this. So this is the whole functions that we have been solved. If we run, okay, we got error undefined. Instead of undefined, if we value got key and the value equals to return true. Undefined, why it is undefined? Okay, let answer equals to an array and we put that array ans dot push key comma value. Run. Why we got undefined? Okay, return ans. Okay, empty array. If we got a value comma, we have seen that here we got a value and right. So why? Okay, let's remove this and check now. Okay, again we have gotten the empty array, but why? Let's see here again. I'm just commenting out this thing for now and seeing this a comma b. What is the problem? Console.log key comma value. Okay, some extra key here. Okay, yeah, let's see. Console.log div comparison hits. Okay. Just a second. Yeah, bananas and 12 as because this is the same thing that we got. So why don't we getting there? What is the issue is here? If the key equals to key and the value equals to value, then array dot push key comma value. Okay. I think so. I don't know what got happened. Let's see again. Because here it is working, then it will be working here too. If we didn't do anything wrong there. Array dot push comma key equals to value. If the value is gotten this, then array and okay, it will be return and return answer. Run. So why this is empty? But here we are getting the value, right? See, bananas and 12. Banana and 12 we are getting. Array dot push equals to banana. Okay, rather than this. Okay, I got it. I was pushing the two thing at the same time, so because of that, no. If key equals to key, see, here we are getting the value, but yeah, bananas and 12. But here, why wouldn't we get a thing? Object entries, and we are getting ans dot key and ans dot push value, right? So here we are getting the in the while the normal loop, but what happened when we try to push these values in? Okay, uh, let's push something ans dot push 0. Okay, but inside this thing it's just skipping or somewhat. Let's try to push ans dot push 1. Yeah, this also is happening. So why doesn't this work? Because it's working. Array dot push key comma value. Let's try this thing also. Does this 0 is working? No, this condition is not working. Why? I just want to know why. Because here you can see the same conditions, array and the objects, a and b and the x and y, because we are getting x and y, okay, as a separate entity. We are passing a and b. Here we are getting, let's just check, does we actually getting a x comma y? Okay, yeah, we are getting the x comma y thing. So then what is the issue? Object dot entries equals to y, object dot entries equals to b. Okay, so this is the part of a debugging, that we are here debugging the things what is going wrong here. So this is an important aspect. When you understand this, the debugging is so much important in our development phase and our coding phase. So value, okay, key value, all the things is good. Then what happening? Let's try with this console.log value. If it's printing or just commenting this thing. Yeah, okay, this is also not working. But why I'm getting the empty array? Return an answer. Okay, why this is unable to print the key and the value. But you can see here we are printing the same thing, and it's we are getting key and the value, key and the value. Let's okay, try to paste it again. I don't know if we something left out or somewhat. Okay, so let's run undefined. Okay, not undefined, but actually got. Okay, something unusual happened. Let me try this. Let me try this. If we just capturing A and B, and we are just trying to suppose passing the A and B. A is apple. We have been passing this A and B. Just a second. What just happened? A equals to line. Identify. A has already been declared. Okay, so YZ. Again, instead of A and B. What is the issue, man? I didn't know. But I want to know. What's the wrong? Line number 30. 30. Okay, run now. Is this your effect? So yeah. Error line 23. What is your issue, man? Console.log, end of the input. Hey, why are you irritating me? I just want to solve this question for now. Line number 19. I think this whole thing is got corrupted. Yeah, sometime it's happened. What we have done the wrong, I don't know. I'll not be able to understand what is the wrong here. Error console.log debug line number 19 comparisons.a end unexpected end of input. Why this is so? If we remove this, then also okay. Let's just take this thing and remove all the things. We are a functions having a deep comparison. In the deep comparison we are trying to pass x and y. Okay, so we have two thing, and we have deep comparison a comma b. We have been passing a comma b. Okay, so just console.log things, console.log. Yeah, we have been passing this thing. Okay, and also just return x comma y. Okay, so this is the thing. Okay, x comma y. Mango 5 banana. Okay, no issue. So what I tell is, we have created a variable let a and x equals to array. So now for loop, let key comma value of object dot entries entries, which will give definitely an array of x. Okay, so now again inside a nested loop I have created key comma value of object dot entries of y. Okay, got this thing. After getting this thing, we are supposed to say if k equals to key and v equals to value, then just one to ans dot push key comma ans dot push value, and what we are asking for him to do is just after doing this return answer. Okay, so finally we have been done. I think it was the issue of some compiler or what, because from some 4 to 5 minutes we are dealing with this. So finally we have completed the deep comparison, which is helps to simply object in the key value pair. Exact. Check if the two simple objects have exact same key value pair. So yeah, we are having a same key value pair into 12. So finally we have been completed these questions, and we will be continue with this rest all the things in the tomorrow sessions. Thank you for attending today's sessions. Have a nice day and a good night. Bye everyone.